3 breakfast mistakes that make eggs useless for seniors. Eggs are one of the most popular breakfast foods in the world, and it's easy to see why. They're affordable, easy to cook, and loaded with protein, vitamins, and minerals that support muscle strength, brain function, and heart health. But here's the part most people never think about. After age 60, the way you eat eggs matters more than ever. Your body doesn't process nutrients the same way it did in your 20s or 30s. Digestion slows down, nutrient absorption can drop, and certain food combinations that were harmless before can now work against you. Unfortunately, many seniors are unknowingly making simple breakfast choices that cancel out much of the nutrition eggs provide. Sometimes, it's adding one healthy food alongside eggs, not realizing it blocks iron, protein, or vitamin absorption. Other times, it's a habit that speeds up digestion so much that your body barely has time to absorb the nutrients at all. And this isn't rare. Research shows that nearly 4 in 10 older adults are eating eggs in ways that reduce their benefits. That means you might be getting far less of the muscle-protecting protein, the vision-supporting lutein, or the brain-boosting choline than you think. The good news? Once you know these mistakes, they're easy to fix. In fact, just a few small tweaks can turn your morning eggs back into one of the most nutrient-packed breakfasts possible, helping you protect your energy, maintain muscle, and keep your brain sharp. So, in this video, I'll walk you through 3 common breakfast mistakes that make eggs far less nutritious, and more importantly, I'll show you the simple swaps that will help you get every bit of health benefit from them. Let's start with the first one, and it's probably on your plate right now. Number 1. Eggs plus calcium-rich foods. Milk, yogurt, cheese. At first glance, pairing eggs with dairy products like milk, yogurt, or cheese seems like a healthy breakfast choice. Both foods are high in protein and contain important nutrients, so many people assume they work well together. However, there's a hidden problem. This combination can significantly reduce the amount of iron your body absorbs from eggs. Eggs, especially the yolks, contain non-heme iron, an essential mineral that helps your body make hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is responsible for carrying oxygen through your blood, keeping your energy levels stable, your mind sharp, and your muscles functioning properly. After 60, maintaining good iron levels becomes even more important because the risk of anemia increases, and low iron can lead to fatigue, poor focus, weakness, and even heart complications. The problem arises because calcium, found in high amounts in dairy foods, competes with iron for absorption in the small intestine. Both minerals use the same entry doors in your digestive system. When calcium is present in large amounts, it takes priority, crowding out the iron and preventing it from being absorbed. Studies show that eating calcium-rich foods at the same time as iron-rich foods can block up to 60% of the iron in that meal. To make matters worse, dairy contains a protein called casein. This protein can bind to iron in the digestive tract and form a compound that your body cannot absorb at all. This effect is especially strong in whole milk and rich cheeses, where casein levels are higher. For older adults, this is a bigger concern because digestion naturally becomes less efficient with age, meaning every lost nutrient counts. The good news is that you can easily avoid this problem with a simple strategy. Pair your eggs with foods rich in vitamin C. Options like tomatoes, bell peppers, citrus fruits, kiwi, or strawberries help convert non-heme iron into a form that your body absorbs much more efficiently. In fact, vitamin C can boost iron absorption by up to 3 times. If you enjoy dairy, simply have it at a different time, at least 2 hours after your eggs, so the minerals aren't competing for absorption. For example, you might start your morning with an omelet filled with bell peppers and spinach, served with fresh orange slices. Then, enjoy yogurt or cheese as a mid-morning snack. This small change ensures you get the maximum benefit from the iron in your eggs while still enjoying the foods you love. Number 2. Eggs and high-fiber foods. Fiber is widely known for its health benefits, supporting digestion, lowering cholesterol, and helping control blood sugar. But when you eat large amounts of high-fiber foods like whole grains, oatmeal, bran, or raw leafy greens at the same time as eggs, it can interfere with nutrient absorption. The main culprit is insoluble fiber, which acts like a sponge or shield in your digestive tract. This fiber binds to fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, and E, as well as minerals like zinc and magnesium, making it harder for your body to break down and absorb these important nutrients from eggs. Insoluble fiber also speeds up how quickly food moves through your digestive system. While faster digestion might sound good, it actually reduces the time your body has to absorb nutrients before the food passes through. For people over 60 who often experience slower or more sensitive digestion, this accelerated transit time can be a real problem. Even though you may be eating a nutritious meal, your body might not be getting the full benefit. This doesn't mean you should cut fiber out of your diet. It remains essential for overall health. The key is to avoid consuming large amounts of fiber and eggs in the same meal. For example, a breakfast with eggs, whole grain toast loaded with seeds, oatmeal, and a large salad can overload your digestive system and reduce the availability of nutrients. A smarter approach is to balance your meals by eating eggs with moderate fiber. Cooked vegetables such as sautéed spinach, roasted bell peppers, or steamed broccoli are gentler on digestion and don't block nutrient absorption as much as raw greens or heavy whole grains. You can also enjoy high-fiber foods like oatmeal or hearty salads later in the day, allowing your body to better absorb the nutrients from each food group. Number 3. Eggs and coffee or tea. Many people enjoy sipping coffee or tea alongside their eggs, but this combination can reduce the nutritional benefits of your meal. Both coffee and tea contain natural compounds called tannins, which bind to proteins and minerals in eggs, forming complexes that are difficult for your body to digest and absorb. This effect is especially concerning for nutrients like iron, zinc, and certain B vitamins, nutrients that become harder to absorb with age. Studies show that drinking tea or coffee with iron-rich foods can reduce iron absorption by nearly 50%. Additionally, caffeine found in coffee and, to a lesser extent, tea, stimulates the production of stomach acid. While this might help digestion for some, it can worsen acid reflux or cause discomfort for people with sensitive stomachs. Caffeine also speeds up how quickly food moves through the digestive tract, limiting the time available for nutrient absorption. Another important consideration is caffeine's effect on calcium balance. It can increase calcium loss through urine, which matters especially for seniors and postmenopausal women who are at higher risk of osteoporosis. To avoid these issues, experts recommend spacing out your egg meals and caffeinated drinks by at least an hour. If you prefer a warm beverage with breakfast, try herbal teas such as peppermint, fennel, or chamomile. These options don't interfere with nutrient absorption and may even aid digestion. Pair your eggs with water or vitamin C-rich juice, and save your coffee or traditional tea for later in the morning to get the best of both worlds. First, let's talk about cooking methods. Eggs that are boiled or poached tend to be easier on your digestive system compared to fried eggs. Frying often involves added oils and higher heat, which can make eggs harder to digest and may reduce the availability of some nutrients. Boiling and poaching cook the eggs gently, preserving delicate vitamins like B12 and folate, while keeping the protein structure intact so your body can break it down more efficiently. So, if you have a sensitive stomach or want the most nutrition from your eggs, sticking to boiled or poached is a smart choice. Next, pair your eggs wisely with other foods to boost nutrient absorption. Eggs contain iron and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E that your body absorbs better when eaten alongside foods rich in vitamin C or carotenoids. Vegetables such as carrots, spinach, bell peppers, and tomatoes are excellent companions. Vitamin C helps convert iron into a form that's easier for your body to absorb, and use the nutrients effectively. Carotenoids are antioxidants that support eye health and can only be properly absorbed when eaten with a small amount of fat, which eggs naturally provide. So adding colorful vegetables to your egg dishes not only makes your meals more delicious, but also supercharges their nutritional value. Timing is also important. Eating eggs earlier in the day, like at breakfast or lunch, can support your body's metabolism better. Protein from eggs helps maintain muscle mass, a key factor in staying strong and independent as we age. Eating protein earlier also helps you stay fuller longer, which can reduce unnecessary snacking and help balance your blood sugar throughout the day. Since digestion tends to slow with age, consuming eggs earlier means your body has more time to process. Finally, it's worth clearing up a common misconception. Eggs are a complete protein, meaning they provide all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for muscle repair and maintenance. This makes them an excellent food choice to combat age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. And despite past concerns, moderate egg consumption doesn't significantly raise cholesterol for most seniors. In fact, eggs contain choline, a nutrient important for brain health and cholesterol metabolism. Of course, if you have specific health conditions like heart disease or high cholesterol, it's always a good idea to check with your healthcare provider. In summary, to get the most from your eggs, cook them gently, pair them with vitamin C and colorful veggies, eat them earlier in the day, store them properly, and enjoy them as a high-quality protein source to support your health as you age. Thanks for watching and taking the time to learn how to enjoy eggs in the healthiest way possible after 60. Remember, small changes like cooking eggs gently, pairing them with the right foods, and paying attention to timing can make a big difference in how your body absorbs nutrients and supports your strength and vitality. I'd love to hear how you like to eat your eggs, so please share your favorite recipes or tips in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Here's to your health and happiness. See you in the next video.